Hey friends, how are you? And welcome to our sixth video of a series of 8 based on the article that I wrote a few days ago called 8 Steps to Follow in the Successful Generation of Change. This article is based on Professor Carter, 8 Steps to Change. And if you need more information about it, you can do a Google search with the word change and Carter. And I'm sure you'll have a lot of information there. I have adapted some of the names. I still respect the structure of his steps. It's just the change of the names and my take on each one of them. So this is the 6th video. We already have put obviously 5 then, which talks about the 5 steps. Here are the 8 steps. If you have not watched the videos before, I'd encourage you to do it, although I do a brief summary of the steps before the one I'm talking, so it kind of makes sense what we're going into. Also, if you haven't read the article, I encourage you to do it. It's on all our social media platforms and our website. 8 steps to success. Number 1, real desire for success. Number 2, take your leadership role seriously. Number 3, communication, vision, and initiatives. Number 4, learn to inspire your people. 5, alignment, your best ally. 6, short-term goals. 7, credibility from the start. 8, learn and adapt. So we're going to talk about short-term goals today. And it has been a process already. We start with defining the desire for success. So we talk about the difference between describing the success and the desire, the emotion that needs to be behind it. Professor Carter talks about the urgency, the sense of urgency. And my take is to create that sense of urgency, I need to really desire that success. Otherwise, it's going to be very, very difficult to have the urgency to do so. And then if I have a team, to start actually passing that urgency to them, it's going to be even more difficult. So that's why it's very important to really get that emotional part about that success. Then number 2, we talk about your leadership role, to take it seriously. Change is very important. And I'm not saying that you don't take your leadership role seriously. Just the moment that we're living right now depends on your leadership. Your business depends on your leadership. So this is a time that you need to take it really, really seriously. And you cannot delegate this change to anybody in your organization. It's yours and yours alone. And if you're a business owner that you are your business, then with more reason you need to be more serious about your leadership role. Then number 3, we talk about communication, the vision and initiatives. So how it's important to have that vision and how to start creating the message and the narrative that needs to go around the desire to success, and that your team needs to know that. So you create the message. Then we go into number 4 and we talk about the difference between inspiring and motivating people, and how it is important to really have on this message, on this narrative, and on this rhetoric, all the emotional, the inspiring part, the motivational part, the motivational aspect of it, and how you want to make sure that that crosses around the lines in your organization. And then the last video, we talk about alignment. So make sure that everybody's actually in board or on board with this, that actually they are feeling the same desire for success, probably in different, in a different capacity, but there's still a desire there. And on this alignment, you need to know that the message is the correct one, that everybody's going into the same line, that whatever you're doing right now, it's actually taking you to your goal, ultimate goal. So today we're going to talk about short-term goals and the importance of the short-term goals. I mean, it's very clear that if I have an ultimate goal, my desire to success, and I have defined already what success looks like, then I created some kind of goals and objectives prior to that. That way I know I'm going into the right direction. And these goals should be measured daily or on a weekly basis. And there is a very important aspect of this. Number 1 is going to tell us that we're going into the right direction. Okay? that we don't confuse being busy to being productive. It's two different things, being active and being productive. I can be doing a lot of things, but it's not taking me anywhere, then I'm just being active. I can be doing just a few things, but they're taking me forward into the direction that I want to go for my goal and my success, then I'm being productive. When you have your short-term goals, daily and weekly, especially in times like now that we can see that this is a 10, 12, 14 weeks, depending on your business, might be less, might be more, it doesn't matter, but you already define when success is going to happen. So you need to know what you need or your team needs to be doing every day to make sure that you are in the right direction. And when you achieve one of these goals, one of these short-term goals, celebrate them. It's important to create this emotional sense that you're achieving something, because you are. Every step forward, you're achieving something.